Yo, what's up guys, the best class here back with another video. And today I'm going to show you some matches I reached 7,000 trophies, guys. It took me like 2 days just to pass 7,000 from 6,900 Aryan trophies. I'm currently top 691 in the world right now with 11 days left in the season, 7 hours left. I was really excited when I got to 7K here because I haven't been in Legendary Arena in so many months, guys. It's been a long time since I reached 7,000 trophies. The arena doesn't hurt your eyes, and it's super cool. Okay, so we went against some difficult matchups here against Lava Balloon, Golem, Golem, Ice Wizard, Splash control deck. This deck is really tough. So I went with the strange E-Golem deck here. No, E-Giant deck, so let's hop into this match. So give him the good luck here. I have my Goblin Barrel Ice Spirit in hand, so I play those two. Really great, strong starting play because you get so much damage off of that if your opponents don't have their spells in cycle. It's probably the one advantage of Logbait is that starting play. So he decides to go Lumberjack. I go with a Knight in response. He went for a Balloon, so I had a Rocket. He decides to Minions. Go Princess. In this matchup, he had Arrows, Log, and Skarmy, 3 counters for my Goblin Barrel. So it's kind of tough to get damage. So he decides to Log our Goblin Barrel there. I go for an Ice Spirit. I kind of misplaced it. I was a little late. I go for a Log the cycle. He goes Electric Giant in the back, so I go Knight in the back as well. Here I'm going to go Princess opposite lane in the back to defend. Here I'm just waiting. I'm seeing if he wants to play his Minions or his Lumberjack into the E-Giant so I can get some Rocket value here. So I go for a Rocket here to DPS down that. Luckily for us, the Princess was splashing onto that Balloon there, so we didn't take death damage. It's really nice. He says go Minions on my Princess. I'll go with the Goblin Gang here, last second, because I'm going to save the health of my Goblins for a counter push. See, it forced out a Baby Dragon from him. That's 4 elixir. Here I decide to go for the Knight, defend here. He goes Lumberjack in the back, so I'm just going to Princess in the back up the lane. He goes for a Electro Giant. I decide to go with the Goblin Barrel there, just in case he has Lightning. He doesn't have enough elixir for it. So here I think I'm just going to cycle a Log. Yep, he uses his arrows. And I think I went for aggressive Princess here because I knew I needed to get damage for Goblin Barrel as well. He goes with Skeleton Army, so I'll go for the Knight. I go for an Ice Spirit, and I go for a Log here, try to clean everything up. Here I went for a Goblin Gang. Here because I thought his Log was outside, and here he actually disconnected, and that's kind of a GG. So yeah, in that match I forgot that I disconnected, but I played super well into double elixir, defending his balloon pushes, and deciding when to use a rocket on defense. So here we're against a weird graveyard, splash yard balloon deck. He replaced graveyard for balloon and miner for poison, I think. So just cycle a Log. I'll just go Rocket here for his balloon. Against these control decks, these strange control decks, you just want to play defensive and hopefully win in overtime because you can't really get damage because they have the Barb Barrel, they have the Tornado for your Goblin Barrel, so you're not going to get that much damage. So here go Golem Bro, he just bar barrels it. Here go Princess in the back, opposite lane. He goes to an Ice Wizard in the back. I'm going to use my Knight first here instead of cycling my Ice Spirit or Log, because I know I can cycle back to my Knight. Here he goes to the Baby Dragon in the back. I'm just going over the Goblin Gang. Here, I think he decides to go for a Bomb Tower here to kill my Knight, so I'm just going to Log cycle for chip damage. Really important. Go for Goblin Barrel to create pressure. In case he wants a balloon, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to pull back that Knight so it clumps together with the balloon here. And since he might not have to use my Goblin Gang to finish off the balloon, that's really unfortunate for us. Luckily, the balloon didn't get death damage, which was really nice. We take some minor hits, but that's fine. That's really good defense overall. So here we're heading into double elixir time. I just want to play defensive again. Princess in the back. He's going Knight in the back, so I'm going to go Knight in the back as well here. He goes with the Baby Dragon for my Princess. So here I decided to go for the Inferno Tower. Go Goblin Barrel first, pressure. And an Inferno Tower here. So it can kill the Baby Dragon and force out another response. I went for Goblin Gang here. And rocket his balloon here. See if my Princess still survived because Inferno Tower killed the Baby Dragon there. He had to bar barrel that. And he had the Bomb Tower, or else the Princess got like 2 more hits in. Here go for an Ice Spirit to negate all of the Ice Wizard damage. Really important. I'm just going to cycle a Log. I tried to catch his Miner here, but I kind of failed. It was close though. Goblin Barrel off to the side. I thought he had Bar Barrel, but he tornadoed it. Well played, Tornado. I go for an Inferno Tower high like that just to kill the Baby Dragon, so make room for my Princess like this. It's really important to know when to sneak in your Princesses for damage. Just let's go for a Knight. I think that's a bad Knight because I can just cut it over to my Inferno Tower like that. For Goblin Gang low for his Miner. Go for a Rocket for his Ice Wizard and Balloon. Here I decided to sneak in another Princess because I kind of knew that it was going to be out of range for the bomb, so I kind of risked it, and luckily it paid off here. Got 2 more hits in, go for a Log, so I go over Inferno Tower here to DPS down at Knight. He plays a Baby Dragon to my Inferno Tower, which is super good. Inferno Tower gets so much value here. And he plays a Balloon. Now I think that's a really bad Balloon, because Inferno Tower is still up, and the other tower can kill it. So great defense here. We'll go for a Princess defensive. Log everything back. Remember letting that Baby Dragon go because I don't want it to stay on the map too long. So I knew he was going to go Miner here, so I go for preemptive Goblin Gang and Inferno Tower up high because I knew I could save my Rocket for his next Balloon here. So he decides to, he catches my Goblin Barrel there. So I had to get I had to rocket his Knight and Balloon. Since the Balloon was out of Sliver, I had to sacrifice my Princess like that. Knight low, try to catch his Miner. I'll Log the Miner back. Go for Goblin Barrel pressure. Get 1 hit, which is really good. I go for Inferno Tower here. Again, he places Baby Dragon to my Inferno Tower, which is not a really good move. I play my Goblin Gang there to catch his Miner. Go for a nice Rocket here. Go for a Princess up high, try to get more damage in, just in case he had like a Rocket or Lightning or something. And that's a GG. So here, you're never going to break through and take your tower in these control decks with the Ice Wizard, NATO, and Barbaro. You just want to sneak in your Princesses and just prey on overtime. That's how you win these games. Hopefully you don't miss a Balloon on the Rocket, or that's basically a GG. So here we're against AJ the GOAT from Weed. He is using a Golem Lightning, the Ice Wizard, Goblin Cage version. This version is really tough to beat. He's a super defensive, and basically you just had to try to get their cycle off to win. And if they don't know what you're trying to do, you can win. But if they know how to play the matchup, you're going to lose, basically. So I went aggressive because I knew it was another control deck, and I had to get damage early on here. Luckily, he played a Night Witch instead of a Knight, so I knew that he wasn't playing Graveyard. He's playing some sort of beatdown deck, Golem or Electro Giant. So here, go for a log off to the side to negate most of the Ice Wizard damage. Go for Golem Barrel to pressure, anti-tornado. He sees it. He should have bar barreled that. His Goblin's got like 2 hits, I think. Went for a Princess late here. Goblin cage that. I don't want to use my Knight. I'm going to use to save my Knight for his baby dragon, so I went for a Goblin Gang here. And I logged a Brawler just to DPS it down faster. And I want to get too many hits from that, so I had to use my Knight here. Luckily for me, he went for an Ice Wizard instead of his Golem, because if I do that, if you hadn't done that, I've been down so low and I couldn't pressure. He decides with Golem, so I went for a Goblin Barrel here. He bar barreled that. He went for a Princess in the back here. I knew I had to defend this, so I went for Goblin getting high because his bar barrel was out of cycle. I went for Inferno Tower really high, so he can't lightning everything. Everything gives me a nice rocket value here. Unfortunately, the rocket didn't hit the baby dragon, but luckily for me, the Inferno Tower managed to DPS it down all the way. So that was a super clutch moment. I tried to Princess here, sneak in a Princess, but he caught it with a Goblin Cage. Was well played. And for Goblin Barrel here. Here I'm trying to prepare for his next defense. I know he's going to Golem, and I'm trying to cycle back to another Goblin Barrel. The Princess in the corner, so he can't lightning everything. Go for a Goblin Barrel again. He has to tornado that. I go for a Goblin to DPS, help DPS down to Golem. Another Knight, because I know that I can't use my Inferno Tower because he can just lightning it. Stack another Princess down. I don't want to use my rocket. I just want to save it. So Goblin Barrel, go for a Ice Spirit. Goblin Gang to kill those Golem Lights, and a Knight high to catch his baby dragon here. Since we cycled super fast here, I knew that we outcycled his bar barrel. I go for Goblin Barrel. He plays a Golem, perfect timing. Has a tornado. The Knight's tanking for the goblins, and that's a GG. So it's a really nice sequence there. We saved the rocket to finish off his tower. We managed to outcycle his bar barrel and create pressure right when he Golem. So that's how I kind of want to play against Golem decks. You always want to punish them when they Golem. So here it is, my second time actually playing in this arena. The first time I played it, I kind of failed in the previous video, but this time it's a better outcome. So I went for a really nice opening here, the Goblin Barrel Ice Spirit, and he decided to let it go because he had the Lava Hound, and he had to focus on his push. Here I knew I had to create more pressure with the Knight just to force something out of his hand. I go for Inferno Tower. Luckily, he played an Inferno Dragon and a Miner. And a really bad zap there. Here, I didn't want to use an Ice Spirit for an Inferno Dragon over there because I knew my tower could kill it in time. And I saved Elixir for his rock. Save Elixir for Rock in case he want to go for a balloon. He decides to go with a balloon, so I go for a rocket. Yeah, against Lava Hound players, you always, after each defense, if they don't play balloon, you always want to save enough elixir, try not to over-defend for their balloon. So here, since he went to the Lava Hound, I didn't want to really Goblin Barrel in the same lane, giving him too much counter push opportunity, so I went opposite lane here. Ice Spirit plus a Knight. That was a really important move because it forced them out Skelly Dragons and for Inferno Tower here. hit a miner and zap that. I thought he was going for my tower, so I went for Golem getting low. And a Princess opts the lane to finish off the Skelly Dragons. So here we're heading into double elixir time. We're in a really good position. His tower is under 1000 HP. Here decided to pressure the Golem Barrel and kite the Inferno Dragon with the Knight. Off the lane, if you know how to do this, guys, it's really important. Here decided to go in because I knew he didn't have his spells and he had Barbarians in cycle. I should have pre-logged the Barbarians to kill him faster. But it's all good. We bring his tower down to basically Rocket or Goblin range. Go for a Golem Barrel to pressure here. I knew at this point I couldn't defend his Love Hound because it's going to be so much. So I tried not to get 3 crown here in this scenario. Go for Rocket. Force out a Balloon maybe. And here I decided to go for the Knight in the pocket, guys, because he's really low in elixir and he just committed that Balloon there in the Skelly Dragons. He didn't really have anything for my Golem Barrel, so we got so much damage there. He went for a really bad miner, a desperate miner, because the tower was already dead. I knew his Balloon was out of cycle, so I knew I just needed to cycle 2 rockets. And I just prayed here that he wasn't super aggressive with his Balloon. And lucky for us, actually, he didn't go with Barbarian's Balloon in the pocket. So that was kind of a misplay by him, actually. So I went for Rocket here, cycled another log, and that's a GG, guys. Really nice game. I took a risk at the end there, cycling 2 rockets. I was hoping that he would play Lava Hound in the back, which he did, instead of going Barbs and Balloon in the pocket. Hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Me reaching 7,000 trophies. It took me a while. Hope you guys please like and drop a subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys later. Bye, guys.